During the events of Civil War, a lot of crazy things happened. Heroes died, supervillains became slaves, a clone of Thor was created that went haywire, and Captain America got one shot before getting the half pod. When the real Thor got resurrected, Asgard was plopped just about 8 feet off the ground from Texas, and this caused a lot of drama with Iron Man and the US government. So while Thor would be searching for lost Asgardians in New Orleans, witnessing the destruction caused by a hurricane, Thor wonders why the heroes just let these people's homes get swept from the floods. Wondering why heroes capable of saving the universe didn't even bother to save New Orleans from a pesky hurricane, until Iron Man arrives to the scene saying hello to Thor, and that they both really need to have a chat. Before Iron Man starts with what he needs to say, he says to Thor that he's glad he's back to life, but Thor is disgusted by Iron Man. Thor refuses to say anything or even acknowledge Iron Man because of how he desecrated Thor's body to create an abomination. Iron Man then begins to say that Thor plopping Asgard on Texas was a huge no-no. But this whole situation can be changed if Thor were to surrender his freedoms and Asgard to work for the US government and hunt down heroes against the Registration Act. But if not, they'll just take Asgard from Thor instead. Iron Man then asks Thor what he thinks about his proposal, to which Thor summons thunder all around, going on to say that things have very much changed. Iron Man, a once great hero, now hunts who he used to call comrades, and for those who oppose him, end up dead. But it didn't stop there. Iron Man had taken Thor's genetic code and used it to create an aberration, an insult, and told the world that creature was the real Thor. Iron Man literally defiled Thor in every way, asking Iron Man if this is how he defines friendship, shooting lightning all around Iron Man. Thor then hits Iron Man with Mjolnir, and Iron Man gets sent crashing into a building, saying he wished it didn't have to come to this, and puts all his suit's energy into one huge blast for his repulsors, but it doesn't even leave a mark on Thor. Iron Man then tries to lunge toward Thor to fight him fist to fist. However, Thor decides to hit a home run with Iron Man instead, sending him flying across town. Iron Man's suit ends up completely destroyed, and Thor says that he will no longer hold back his power, sending a bolt of lightning atop of Iron Man, rendering his suit powerless, then grabbing Iron Man by his metal throat, ripping off Iron Man's mask, revealing a Tony quaking in fear, as Thor says to give his ultimatums to people who choose to obey like cowards, not to Thor, or learn the difference between a god of thunder and a mortal man in a metal suit, saying to Tony that if him and his government even think about attacking Asgard, he will strike back tenfold, telling Tony to tell his masters of his warning, and for the moment, he is not on either side, but if he's met with any retaliation, he'll change his mind. Iron Man, shivering in fear, tells Thor that the government could treat Asgard like a separate entity, granting Thor and anyone who lives there immunity, which is perfect for Thor. And as Thor walks away, Iron Man asks Thor how he's supposed to get back to base. His armor's fried, to which Thor says, to walk. And the two once great friends go their separate ways. Later at S.H.I.E.L.D. HQ, Tony plans on getting a replacement armor within the hour. One of the agents then asks what they're going to do about Asgard, and Tony, after learning his lesson going against a god, quietly says they're going to do nothing, ending the story. I hope you guys like this story, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and as always, I'll catch y'all on the flip side.